Hey everybody, Drew here, and you are with me in the beautiful North Georgia mountains. Today is Romans 8:22, which says, "For we all know that creation has been groaning as in the pains of childbirth up until the present time." And there is a lot going on here. First and foremost, the "we" is Paul speaking to believers, so we could go ahead and include us in that. And the knowing, the Greek word used there, I forget, but it's important to know that the tense is the perfect tense, meaning it happened and the effects continue forward. So we know it, it's established, it's done, and we move forward in that knowledge. And it's, of course, in the active voice because it's speaking of our knowing. We know it. It's not being done to us. We're the ones doing it, and the doing it means the knowing. So when Paul he says all of creation, that is literally the universe and everything in it. And there's some really fun facts there, by the way. So we're kind of outside of what's being said here because we're not in this state of just groaning, waiting for God to restore things to the way they were. We've been saved. We've been made new. We are indeed waiting, and some of us groaning, like my knees right now. I've been doing a lot of hiking, groaning for those glorified bodies. But this is speaking of creation. It's a personification of creation. And it's interesting to know that includes when you look into Job, like where God says to Job, can you loose Orion's belt? Were you there when etc. It talks about the sons of God being there to see it, which is B'nai Elohim, and it's the angelic host. So one could, reason from that if they were there to see God, decide where to put these mountains, obviously they predated creation, which doesn't automatically make them eternal. For what we know, God created them, but just not along with our creation and in time. So that's a whole nother topic. But all of creation groans as in the pains of childbirth. There were much more simple ways for Paul, if he wanted to describe this agony, but instead he chose to use childbirth. And why? If you are a woman that's had a baby, or if you know a woman that's had a baby, it is agonizing, it's excruciating. There's probably plenty of time during it that they want to die or think they're going to, but they have this absolutely massive hope in this joy that they're about to experience. They know it's coming, they're going to meet this baby, and that just overshadows everything. And that is what is being said here about creation. It's in agony. There's forest fires, earthquakes, tornadoes, all of that. But personified creation groans in that pain, but looking forward to the day that God restores it to what it is. And then lastly, it says in here, up until the present time. I just want you guys to know that does not mean that anything's changed. It's not saying all of that and then this and then it changed. No, he's just saying as of now, and of course moving forward until God does restore it. These are the circumstances. So I hope this blesses you, and we'll see you soon. Take care. Bye.